So today we're going to talk about the insults that men try to use. It's so stupid, you guys. And that I talked about it in one of my other videos, but it's that insult of, well, you're just going to end up old and a cat lady. Or you're just going to end up being a cat lady. I'm thinking to myself, how did this get to the point where that's actually seen as an insult? Like, think about it for a second. What's wrong with cats? Are you trying to say that I'm going to end up lonely? Why would I end up lonely? I have my cats. So this whole time we're looking at ladies with cats as the ones that are losing, when we're the ones that are losing because we ended up with losers that are taking up space and sucking up our emotional energy. And then we end up resentful when we're old, even though most men will feel fine. And when they're old, that's why they always end up leaving their wives or their partner. And then they always try to go with a female that's younger because they've sucked you dry, right? So they need to go on to the next prey, right? So it's like, I never understood that insult of the cat lady. Okay, I don't see anything wrong with cats. It's a lot less free. They are a lot more loving, right? Cats are a lot more independent by nature. I don't even have a cat, but I know about them, obviously. But more independent by nature. But you can like train them. They'll come to you. They'll show you some love. You can't do any of that with a male. Especially a broke one. It's like they'll say, oh, it's like they're telling us that it's better to go with a broke male so we don't end up having cats when we're older than to be free when we're older, to be happy, free of resentment, to have our cats, and in my case, probably dogs, and to be able to do whatever I want, travel wherever I want, have my own space, have my own home, have my own savings, you know. So they're trying to tell me that it's better to be with the broke guy, suffer the emotional abuse, suffer the stress, get the life literally sucked out of me, than to end up with cats and dogs when I'm older. Make it make sense, please, sir. Like, because it's not, the math is not mathing. Sounds like boy math to me. Okay, so I never really understood this, and I think women don't help either, or at least the women that try to use it against other women. It's like, do you even know what you're saying? You sound like someone that doesn't have the ability to process beyond the lower level processing, because that's where males get stuck. The males can't process beyond lower level processing, or a lot of them can't. Too many of them can't. Okay, only the top maybe 1% of males can do a little bit more higher level processing, especially when it comes to emotional intelligence. That's the key, especially when it comes to emotional intelligence, because to make money and be able to make money, a lot of it will come down to how emotionally intelligent you are, how astute you are, how sharp, creative, and all of these things take a certain level of cognitive processing that most males just don't have. And it's not that it's the male's fault that they don't have that. It's not that it's their fault. It's just the conditioning of their environment that has over decades and decades conditioned them to believe that they don't have to develop any of these skill sets. They don't have to evolve as human beings. And so they stay where they're at in the same level because the environment and society tells them that they don't have to do better. And so, and women have contributed to this as well, like pick-me chicks that will take anything that breathes and walks just to say that they're in a relationship, even though the women see it. We're not stupid. We see your man could give two craps about you and you're thirsty, because we're smart, because we could see that, right? The men see it. They don't care as much, but they're like, whatever. As long as she's cooking and cleaning, who cares, right? So it's propelled in everything that we see. It's propelled in the environment. It's propelled in the patriarchy, and then we wonder why we end up with like the most idiotic insults ever, like a Catwoman. Okay, there's literally a superhero and her name's Catwoman. Like literally the superhero Catwoman, she's literally a superhero, has cats, communicates with cats, super strong. She's like a power figure. That's what her essence is all about. And you want to call me a Catwoman as an insult? Like, what the? See how it's like, make it make sense. You know, it doesn't make, it's like, what in the world? So anyway, so when men try to throw out these really stupid insults, like, I just say, yeah, sounds like a good deal to me. I would love to have some cats. I would love to have some dogs. They keep you such nice company. They're so sweet. And then I can have boyfriends too if I wanted to, but then I don't have to be stuck with one of y'all. Especially if you can't provide at the same level or living standard that I've been able to reach for myself. You see how the trade-off doesn't make sense? You know? And it's always the brokies and the dusties that will say this. The problem is most males are brokies and dusties nowadays. That's why there's a loneliness epidemic within males now, because more and more women are saying, it's not a good deal. Looks like a scam to me. I think I'm going to travel to France instead. I think I'm going to travel to England instead. And then they might even end up finding someone there. Or I think I'm just going to like have boyfriends, but not pour all my emotional energy into that. Maybe I'll talk to them every once in a while when I want like cuddling or, you know, that more of that physical touch. And then every other day, the rest of the days, I'm about my business, doing my own thing. Don't call me, don't talk to me. You know, so the fact of the matter is that women have all the power. And they've been trying to lie to us so that we wouldn't realize that. And now that we're realizing it more and more, it's like they're freaking out. Pulling out every little trick in the book to try to like harass us. You know? So anyways, like, stop and think about that for a second. Like, why is he saying that? Why is that a negative thing? What's wrong with cats? Like, can we use our discernment? Can we use our higher level processing? You can't even come up with clever insults. You can't even come up with an insult that shows that men are needed. It's like even cats can take your place and do it better. You know? Because they're not gonna be talking back and degrading you and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so women, like, let's not call each other names and those labels with the intent of degrading each other. It's like, there's nothing wrong with cats. They don't go around saying dog lady. So I guess, would we be fine as long as we don't own cats, we own dogs? If we just have dogs, would that be cool? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So anyways, I just wanted to get out here and make this video. I wanted to see what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments below. Right? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. And like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Okay? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.